Taman Negara was declared for conservation in 1938 and has become Malaysia's premier national park jungle paradise. Taman Negara is situated in the center of the Peninsular Malaysia and covering the approximately 4,343 square kilometres and span across Kelantan and Terengganu. Taman Negara is the most extensive protected area of pristine, lowland and evergreen rainforest in the country. Taman Negara can be accessed either by road or by river from four main entry points, which is Kuala Tahan, Sungai Relau, Kuala Ko and Tanjung Mentong from different states, Pahang, Terengganu and Kelantan. Taman Negara is indeed one of the oldest rainforests in the entire world, estimated at 130 million years old. The abundance and diversity of nature is phenomenal in Taman Negara, one of the world's most complex and rich ecosystems. Entering Taman Negara is the beginning for the unique opportunity to re-experience nature and natural adventure. About 1.7 km away from Kuala Tahan, you can trek your way up to the top of Bukit Trisay and enjoy the scenic view of the mountain Gunung Tahan and the best place to introduce you about Taman Negara. You can reach there through the trail along of tall forests, secondary forests and scrub. Climb steeply up onto the ridge of Bukit Trisay, where there are two viewpoints, one at either end of the ridge. From the first viewpoint, a small section of the Sungai Tembeling can be seen, and beyond are the forested hills on the other side of the river and outside the park boundary. And the second viewpoint, it provides a spectacular view of the high mountains in the center of Taman Negara and the Sungai Tahan. If the weather is clear, Gunung Tahan to the left at 2,187 meters is the highest peak visible. Besides, the trail is passing on one of the best bird watching habitats area in Taman Negara. You can hear melodious song of the white-rumpled shama, call of straw-headed warblers, warbler, drangers, malcohos, hornbills, woodpecker, and many more. Lataberco is one of the jewels in Taman Negara and the favorite spots for visitors to the park. Lataberco is a spectacular cascade that marks the limit of easy navigability on the river. There are deep pools below the cascade with strong undercurrent and very cold water. Visitors can relax and enjoy the rapids from the rocky area while having picnic lunch. Along the way, visitors can stop by the fish sanctuary for a chance to snorkel amongst freshwater fishes. The Department of Wildlife has set up a fish sanctuary at Lupotonu and road to Lataberco as part of research and conservation program for the Kelar fish, also known as Malaysian mussel. The activities available at the sanctuary is fish feeding the Kelar apart from swimming and playing the freshwater fishes. The visitors can also use schools of Kelar fly swimming in the crystal clear water, and it is fascinating to watch the Kelar light negation as it feeds on the pelts which are thrown onto the water surface. Experience yourself on the longest suspension bridge in the world, 510 meter long and 45 meter above the ground level, that provides a unique perspective of the rainforest from above. Visitors can walk on the top of the forest and enjoy the flora and fauna along the canopy. And if visitors look down, visitors will also notice the various heights of the different trees that make up the rainforest. As a safety precaution, visitors had to keep a 5-meter distance between each other during across several shaking bridges. Teno Trail is one of the hardest trails to trekking. It's almost 23 km along the track. Normally, our local people rarely seen to trekking into Teno Trail. Our group is the first group who enter the Teno Trail with a large amount of people, which is 50 of all of us in one group. Finally, we have done our trekking successfully along this 1 week. As an additional, there are some facilities is provided in Taman Negara, which is divided in several categories such as accommodation. For the example, Mutiara Resort Pahang National Park, Woodland, TRV Lodge, Marshall, and Liana Hostel. Meanwhile, for the restaurant, there are 3 Mutiara Restaurant, Protein Restaurant, and Nusa Restaurant. Besides that, they have other facilities that provided in Taman Negara, such as Jabatan Pendidikan, Tourist Information Centre, Medical Centre, Souvenir Shop, and Jati Kuala Tahan.
She sits down and stares into the distance, and it takes all night. And I know I could break her concentration, oh, but it don't feel right. So by the light of the moon, she rubs her eyes, sits down on the bed and starts to cry. And there's something less about her. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, so I sit down and I cry too. But don't let her see. Now she says, ooh, I can't take no more. Her tears like diamonds on the floor, and her diamonds bring me down, 'cause I can't help her now. She's down in it. She tried her best and now she can't win it. Hard to see them on the ground, her diamonds falling down. I can't take no more. Her tears like diamonds on the floor, and her diamonds bring me down, 'cause I can't help her now. She's down in it. She tried her best and now she can't win it. Hard to see them on the ground, her diamonds falling down. She shuts out the